Pisces, tell the truth. This is coming out twice here. With first, Joan of Arc, voice of truth. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. So here, Joan of Arc, as you know, she could hear voices. It was said in this way. But perhaps, you know, she was just very connected to the divine, to spirit. And so her intuition was a clear connection, channel for the purpose that was being channeled through her, that was being driven through her. And Pisces, if there's someone who is psychic, who is connected, who has the ability to connect with higher than the material, with higher than our own ego, it's you. And so with telling the truth, here she's you know, sitting at a table and there's a white page and she's about to write. You need to write your life. You need to move through your life only driven by your heart, by your truth, deep inside. And right now, what is being felt and is difficult is the sense that our heart is telling us, yes, this is what I want to do. This is what needs to be done through me. But our mind gets triggered and is like, how is this going to ever materialize? How is this possible? How can that even be recognized by anyone? Is, you know, in all the practical things that seem unreachable at this time. Am I going to meet the right people? I need someone who can help me with the technical side of things, the promotion, because I don't feel I can do it all. I'm not specialized in that. Yes, we can learn, but it's true that we do need help. We do need people around us. You know, it's a team. But the core is being lost in all those thoughts. We start to lose, we start overthinking, procrastinating, because we are, instead of just putting in energy, writing down the content of our work, the content of what we want to do, our purpose, we get lost in the superficial side of things that actually might unfold naturally, if only we trusted. Right now, we need to trust, to have faith. This is coming so strongly here. You have faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. There's a need to see the light. Number 33 and 44 is coming through today. See the light. And when you let the mind overdrive everything in your life, then it will start cutting, you know, it will start seeing all the details of what could go wrong, what could go right. And in all of that time that we were losing in that thinking mode, we are not actually doing, we're not actually positively affecting our external world. We're just inside and we're just worrying. And so here we need to get into that calmness, and that calmness can only be found in that faith, in that trust that everything will be all right. We're definitely being tested right now, Pisces, this month of September. The next few months are going to be that. You know, we're going to have so many planets in retrograde that we're going to feel the push of doing things that perhaps things are not going to unfold in the timing that we want. So again, it's trusting that, yes, it's coming. There's divine timing at play. All we need to do is to stick with it. We just need to stick with it. Number 44 here. And he's going up, not down, not letting the ego push himself down. He's just up, 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 slowly but surely. Following the light, but becoming the light yourself. Literally feeling physically light. When you start thinking too much, there's contraction, there's muscle tension happening, and that doesn't allow us to rest in the heart, through which things flow better. Okay, so definitely we're asked to share our gifts, but we need to be courageous here. We need to know how much this is important for us. This is what we need to do. It's our mission. Our heart is saying that, so we need to align with that. And whatever happens externally, whatever other practical things that need to happen, or is the people gonna accept, follow, is this gonna work, is not even a question anymore. We need to really bathe into the knowingness within that this is it. It's much more simple than our mind is trying to make it. This is a test right now, Pisces. And as you're starting to also feel all those emotions, that I'm putting you into 4 of Cups, your discontent and boredom, feeling that you're stuck, you need to, again, hold the light. There's hope here. And so all the movements, choices, and decisions you're going to make in your life, in all areas of your life. Love is also on the table here. Partnerships, your project, your work. Whatever it is, it all needs to come from this place of heart, of light within you, of knowingness. And this knowingness is the truth. The truth of the divine, the truth of your soul, the truth of who you are. And that should be over-encompassing anything in your daily routine, anything in your own being. So the heart needs to prevail when it comes to heart and mind. And so thus, you will start to see that the mind will work for the heart and no longer be its own blockage. Third eye chakra, this connection, going higher. The third eye is not the physical eyes. The physical eyes is connected to the ego, to the logical stuff, to blah, 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 like we just talked about. This is going deeper, internally, and letting it flow, letting it do, Pisces. You have to rise up. You have Lord Shiva, transcendence. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. Steps are being given. So they are being given. Slowly but surely, you just need to listen. And you need to believe. Dance with the universe. That means that your mind is not getting in the way. Trying to, in a way very, arrogant. Thinking that you can control every single thing. You can decide every single thing. No, we need to get to humility here. Where it's okay. I'm just going to follow the truth. I'm going to allow, and I'm going to dare to be happy. I'm going to allow myself to be happy. That's another thing when it comes to love also. Or what you can experience. We have this very ingrained thing in ourselves, Pisces, where we sabotage. We sabotage every single thing in our life. And it's very subtle, it's very unconscious, and so we might not see it, but our mind starts to process thoughts that are unconscious, that perhaps you're not even aware of, that are very negative, very negative. And so here, as all of those thoughts, emotions come up, and again, thoughts and emotions are a spiral, right? You have a thought, an emotion triggers a thought, blah, blah, blah. It's a spiral. It's it's hell. It's a hellish spiral. And so we need to get out of that spiral by going higher, going deeper, and allowing ourselves to have the vision. Not saying, oh, I'm just being in the fantasy world, I'm just dreaming. No, it's if you have on your vision board, this is how I feel, this is what I want, this is what would make me happy, and I deserve it. I deserve this love. I deserve this love to be true and long-lasting. I deserve this project to work out because it's my dream, it's my mission. If you have this within you and you humbly surrender to it and to all external process that has to do with it, if you just focus on that and put energy, simply put energy towards that, towards your truth, you know, this is going to be the courage, the strength that is going to be needed now for the next few months. And the courage is really to go beyond your emotions. When you feel them, you know they are not you. They are coming up because they need to be embraced. You need to see your weaknesses so that you can become stronger, right? Because if you push them away, you're just going to always stay in that non-accepting way of being. But if you allow yourself to be conscious of the unconscious patterns, the negative thinking that come from childhood wounds and all of that stuff, you're going to start to become more detached in general. Detach doesn't mean that you don't live from the heart. Detach means that you're not identifying, you're not attaching to the emotions. You're aware of them, they're you, they're traumas, you embrace them, you heal them by allowing them to live through, to move through. There are energetic blockages that need to move through. But once they are seen, embraced, seen with the light, put the light on, then they will no longer drive your life. You will drive your life. So it's a matter of seeing them go through, feeling them, feeling like SHIT, you know, feeling all those negative emotions and thoughts and not believing in them. That's the courage, the stepping up, the rising up, the transcendence that we need to go through here. Okay? Because you could be getting into contracts here. Partnerships, alliances are coming through strongly. A lot of people here are coming into your vicinity. But perhaps when it comes to love, specifically, caring connections, angel of love, a particular relationship here, a strong one, is triggering your abandonment issues, sacral chakra, putting you into a little bit of emotional withdrawal where you're trying to understand why are you so triggered emotionally, why are you so negative about love in your life, receiving love in your life, believing it's possible, believing that you can have the right connections in your life, believing that people can help you, you know, reaching out. You need to reach out and not feel like, oh no, why should I talk to this person? My project is not that great. I'm not finished. You know, I'm being perfectionist. No, you need to allow yourself to be seen, Pisces. Definitely be seen. Remember the fear of persecution? And so as you're getting into perhaps this long-term, you know, this commitment here, there's balance needed. Definitely. And also, if it comes to your projects and stuff, you know, alliances, you need to find a balanced way to be with people where you're not shutting yourself off, but you're also, you know, allowing an equilibrium, allowing the opinion of others to shine a light perhaps on what you need to make better, you know, without feeling bad about it. You know, this whole process needs to be positive. It's us becoming more evolved spiritually, rising frequencies. And so we need to choose to live from that love and that faith and not being in this thought, the thinking woman so much. The thinking woman that wants to walk away, it can reverse, that always wants to walk away, escape. What are you escaping from? Are you really escaping from the relationship, or are you escaping from your own self? From your own lack of feeling of self-worth, you know, feeling that you don't deserve this work, you don't deserve this relationship. While there are always adjacent possibilities, and they are fine in spirit, door to spirit. Spirit and the universe knows what to give you and when to give you. And so if you're feeling, oh, there's no other, your mind doesn't find another way, it's stuck, feeling stuck. We had the discontent and boredom before. That's just a little you that doesn't recognize the bigger picture. So we need here to surrender, knowing that things will be resolved. There's always a solution to a problem. Problem arises because there is a solution. Our faith, Pisces, is being tested. So here, of course, we have a soulmate energy coming through, 6 of Cups, but also, the memories of love. What are your memories of love in general? The traumatic experience that you perhaps had in the past when you were a kid also. What is it that needs to be healed now, seen and recognized? That those are from the past. They have nothing to do with what is coming into your future, because your future has to do with your passion ignited, where you living your life in this bliss. Look at her. She's living from bliss, from the fire burning within her. And that brings material and spiritual prosperity. It's not the business or spirituality, or just being spiritual and having a business. The two go together. Abundance, spiritual abundance, material abundance can be one, and that don't need to be separated. So don't feel like, oh, I'm spiritual, I should be on a mountain and be begging for food. No, we need to let go of this poverty consciousness mindset, Pisces. It's so important. And so here, when you have this hope coming through, love and acceptance, it's saying, love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. I mean, this sums it all up today, Pisces. Understand that? Hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. You choose what thoughts come into your inner garden. You nourish your inner garden. You don't let the mind drive you crazy. You decide. You decide the outcome. You decide who you are and who you want to be and what you're going to become. You have also Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Choose to be love. Again, do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. So we do have here a helping hand. It could be that you're finding yourself in a relationship as well that came through, where this person needs a helping hand, like here you're helping someone, perhaps someone from a different culture. Here we had reached out, like a baby here. Some of you also could have this on your mind, having a family, a baby. But this is also reaching out to the baby, the inner child within you, Pisces. Exactly. Embracing it. And giving it what it didn't get before. What wasn't given before, now you can give it. And usually it's love, unconditional love. Whoever, whatever, you give that love. And so that heals it. That heals what the lack of that was in the past. Now you embrace the wholeness of it. You become whole, Pisces. Okay? So let's stay calm, Pisces. Everything will be all right. I do want to share one card here that I have from Rumi, the Rumi deck. Actually, it came for me personally, but I feel that it will resonate with our reading today, Pisces. I also got a few other decks that are much deeper, spiritual and philosophical, a lot of oracles, and I will share them with you in the readings that are going to be coming. But yeah, I was here in America for a few weeks and I'm coming back to Peru. And so we don't have so many decks there, so I wanted to make sure that I would get refreshed when it comes to those energies. And so, yeah, I'm getting back to Peru and getting settled, like I've been telling you for a long time, but now, yeah, I will be there in Cusco. After I take my stuff from the jungle in the Amazonie, and then I'll be setting up in the very rustic cabin in Cusco, but slowly but surely thing, the abundance will come. And this is how it is, Pisces. The faith, the light, the love is not to be afraid of. You don't have to escape from it all the time. At one point we need to settle. Okay, so here you got the blessing of Al-Hakim. Sell your cleverness and buy bewilderment. Al-Hakim is wisdom, soul medicine. You no longer have to drive the unfoldment of your desires into form. You know, this whole thing of how can I put it into form materially, the mind being on overdrive. You rest in the assurance that your daily application and effort are enough, Pisces. Simple. And so is your surrender. Mental anguish is now soothed. Divine healing can occur most readily in the unknowing. Yeah, we don't know. It's okay. Yet trusting spaciousness of your open heart. Okay, Pisces? So definitely resting in the trust, in the unknowing, surrendering and trusting, having the faith that your heart, the divine, as you're giving that space, will guide you. But if you don't give it the space, if you're blocking yourself, then nothing will happen. You're blocking the energy with that. So as we surrender and we trust, then things start to flow. Okay? So let's trust, Pisces. Let's make that space. I love you so much. We'll see you very soon. Take care.